My name is Ruth Manwaring, and I was born in the Rexburg, Idaho area, which you would know more as BYU, Idaho.
And I grew up in a military family living all over the world. So born in Salt Lake City, and at 6 weeks old moved to Japan, where my father was assigned, and we lived in various places, including Germany, California, Oklahoma, Washington, Montana. Anyway, just grew up in that kind of setting, and so the world was kind of our family life.
We both come from families of 7. I have 5 older brothers and a younger sister.
And I come from a family, yes, 7, but 7 boys, no girls.
We have 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls.
Yes, and
we're homeless. You could call us vagabonds.
We've been doing a lot of service in different places in the world, in Japan and in the Caribbean. So that's why we're kind of homeless. Our home is rented out to somebody else while we go and serve others. But when Ruth says we have 6 children, this is true. But one of them is no longer with us. And so but we always remember her.
We started our homeless trek, if you will. We applied for the BYU China teacher program and got accepted for that. Paul retired and was released from his calling, and we were preparing to go to China, and COVID happened and blew up the world. So we waited around for things to calm down, and found our way to Japan with a facility similar to this. So this is absolutely gorgeous here, but through our contacts with the shepherds, then we were able to come here to Kimura. Hobbies?
Yeah, well, we do seem to have a few hobbies. I mean, travel sounds like one of them, I suppose, but we enjoy service. We enjoy giving service. That's been kind of a main thing for us lately. But some of our hobbies have been, like my wife at one point gave me I can't remember, was it birthday or Christmas present of certifying scuba diving, which we haven't done much lately, but we did for a bit. But we've done more snorkeling as we've gone to places where you can do that. Hiking. What are some of the places we've hiked?
Mount Timpanogos, Mount Fuji, recently.
Mount Tarapio in Japan, and
last hike I think that I will ever do was
the Boiling Lake hike in Dominica, which was tough.
It was brutal.
Anyway.
It was brutal. My career, I've always wanted to be a wife and a mom, and I've had a great opportunity because of Paul's work to be able to stay at home. When we moved back to California, I had the opportunity to work at the kids' schools, and so I have been a volunteer, and I've also been paid to substitute, to be an aide, to do different things in the school.
Yeah, now my career wasn't one that I had initially planned on, but I wound up teaching seminary and institute, and that was my career for 41 years. I guess probably some of the places I can mention: taught in Salt Lake Seminary, went back to school at BYU, got a master's and a PhD at BYU, and while I was there I taught also religion at Brigham Young University. Then I was institute director in Southern California, and they asked me to go and be institute director in Twin Falls, Idaho, and from there went back to California, and that's where I retired. And I have always said that it wasn't work for me. Every day I got to go and do something I loved doing. And so I've worked with youth and young adults all my career, and so it's really kind of a great opportunity to be here at Kimura Academy. Being here at Kimura Academy is more than I had anticipated. It's such a quality place and program, and the setting is just beautiful, but even more beautiful than the setting of the students. And we've just enjoyed I've enjoyed getting to know and talk to many of the students. So it's just such a good, well-run, organized program. You know, this opportunity to be a mentor here at Kimura Academy has been so far just wonderful. We've still got a couple of days at the point of this recording, but I've sat down and just visited with and talked with students that, you know, they're trying to figure out their lives, and some of them already know a certain path, but they're in that decade of decision. And to be able to have a heartfelt conversation that's really meaningful for them and for their lives has been very rewarding.
For me, coming, it's been very easy. It seems like that all that we need to do is really talk about our life experience and how life has gone for us, and put it in such terms that the students hopefully can learn from that. But being a mentor couple it's not out of your comfort zone. It's absolutely easy, and if you're open to sharing from your personal life. Oh, their English is so good, and their willingness to participate and to answer questions and to just be enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's something that kind of exceeded my expectations. You kind of wonder if they're going to respond when you ask questions, because some of them are still struggling with English to a degree, but I think they feel very safe here. They feel safe with us as mentoring couple, but with each other, and that's important. For me, teaching young adults is something I've done my whole career, so I'm comfortable, but I think anybody would be comfortable here. It's not anything to be nervous about, because there's such a feeling of love and acceptance, and what's the word I'm looking for? The appreciation that you feel from the students.
But it's not just restricted to the classroom. It begins when you
walk in the door.
Yeah, and it can be anywhere on campus. It can be in the lunch line. It can be in the chapel. It can be crossing paths here outside. It's not a classroom-only situation. It's stunningly beautiful. The weather, I think, has been perfect, even though I have my jacket on. But come and just know that you'll be blessed, and I think that your family will be blessed. We're grateful for our family that supports us in these endeavors.
Yeah, I'd just say come. You know, if you have the opportunity, it's something you won't regret.
Make the time and make the sacrifice.
Yeah, yeah. And that are long-lasting. It's just a matter of making that decision, putting forth that effort. But I think it makes it easier when you're away from all the other influences that may have been part of your life before, to make that and to move forward from there, kind of leaving that past behind and moving into the future that you want. And so just make the time count. That's one of my bits of counsel.
Come and make new friends. Come and be part of this wonderful environment.
Yeah, you won't regret it.